Ever wondered about the origins of the awe-inspiring Aztec Empire? Their adventure began from a mystical place known as Aztlan. They were led on this unusual journey by their divine deity, Huitzilopochtli, who had prophesied that they would come across an eagle perched on a cactus, indicating the location of their new home. As predicted, they found this sign in the heart of the Valley of Mexico. This led them to lay the foundations of their city, Tenochtitlan, at that very spot, marking the birth of the Aztec Empire. In the following section, we will delve deeper into the emergence of this striking civilization. How did a wandering tribe rise to build an empire? Imagine, if you will, a tribe with no permanent home, always moving, always searching. This was the reality for the Aztecs, until they stumbled upon an island in a lake, a place now known as the city of Tenochtitlan. Building their city on this island was no small feat. The Aztecs, ingenious and resourceful, developed an intricate system of raised fields and canals known as chinampas. These floating gardens allowed them to cultivate crops, providing a sustainable source of food for the growing population. It was a testament to their ingenuity and tenacity, a city blooming amidst the swampy lake. But an empire is not built on one city alone. The Aztecs knew they needed allies, so they formed the Triple Alliance with two other city-states, Texcoco and Tlacopan. This alliance was more than a simple pact of friendship. It was a strategic move, a mutual agreement to support each other in times of war and peace. Together, they dominated the region, their power unchallenged. The Triple Alliance not only provided military support but also facilitated trade and commerce. It opened up new avenues for the Aztecs, allowing them to exchange goods and ideas with other cultures, enriching their own in the process. This alliance was the bedrock on which the Aztec Empire was built. Their dominance was not just about military might. It was about their ability to adapt and innovate, to forge alliances and trade networks, and to create a society that was both complex and efficient. They had turned their wandering ways into a strength, using their experiences and knowledge to build an empire that was unique in its time. And so, the once wandering tribe had finally found its footing. From the marshes of Lake Texcoco, they had risen to build an empire that was rich in culture, advanced in technology, and formidable in warfare. The wandering tribe had finally found its footing and was on its way to becoming an empire. What was life like under the reign of the Aztecs? Let's dive into the social fabric that held the Aztec Empire together. The Aztecs had a well-defined social hierarchy, with the emperor at the top. He was considered divine and was both the political and religious leader of the Aztecs. Below him were nobles and priests who held significant power and influence. Then came the commoners, including merchants, artisans, and farmers, who formed the backbone of Aztec society. At the bottom were the slaves, who were often prisoners of war or people who had fallen into debt. Religion was at the heart of Aztec society. The people were deeply spiritual and believed in a pantheon of gods, each governing different aspects of life and the natural world. To these gods, they offered elaborate ceremonies, dances, and quite famously, human sacrifices. The Aztecs believed that these sacrifices were necessary to keep the gods appeased and the world in balance. Education was valued in Aztec society. Children were educated at home until they were around 15 years old. Then, depending on their social status, they would either attend a school for commoners, where they learned practical skills and moral lessons, or a school for nobles, where they studied writing, astronomy, theology, and other advanced topics. Remarkably, education was mandatory for all Aztec children, regardless of gender or social status. Art was another cornerstone of Aztec culture. They created vibrant murals, intricate sculptures, and delicate featherwork that showcased their deep appreciation for aesthetics and their keen observation of the natural world. Aztec art wasn't just for decoration. It was also a means of recording history, expressing religious beliefs, and demonstrating social status. Aztec society was also marked by its laws and strict social norms. They had a comprehensive legal system with judges and courts to enforce the law. Crimes, even minor ones, were severely punished. This might sound harsh, but it was part of what kept order in such a large and diverse empire. The Aztecs were also known for their love of games and sports. One of the most popular games was Ullamalistli, a ball game that had religious significance and was sometimes used to settle disputes. The game was intense and physically demanding, and it was a major public event that brought the community together. Finally, let's not forget about Aztec cuisine. They cultivated a variety of crops, including maize, beans, and squash, which formed the staple of their diet. They also enjoyed chili peppers, tomatoes, avocados, and chocolate, foods we still enjoy today. The Aztecs had a rich and complex society reflecting their advanced civilization. Their social structure, religious practices, education system, and art forms all point to a highly developed society that was capable of great achievements. Although the Aztec Empire has long since fallen, its influence can still be felt in many aspects of modern Mexican culture. What powered the Aztec Empire's growth and prosperity? Such a vibrant civilization didn't just rise to prominence in a vacuum. The answer in large part lies in the Aztec economy, a complex and efficient system primarily built upon agriculture, trade, and a tribute system. The Aztecs were primarily an agrarian society. They developed an ingenious farming system known as chinampas, or floating gardens, which were essentially artificial islands created on the surface of lakes. These fertile plots of land yielded multiple harvests each year, providing a steady supply of corn, beans, chili peppers, squash, and other essential crops. This abundance of food not only sustained the Aztecs, but also allowed for population growth and urbanization. Trade was another cornerstone of the Aztec economy. They didn't use currency as we do today, but rather relied on a barter system. Goods such as cotton cloaks, cacao beans, and precious feathers were commonly exchanged. The marketplace was a bustling center of commerce, with Tlatelolco, a district in their capital city, Tenochtitlan, being one of the largest markets in the empire. Here, traders from all over Mesoamerica came to buy, sell, and barter goods, making it a melting pot of cultures and a testament to the Aztecs' extensive trade networks. Lastly, the tribute system was a significant economic driver. The Aztecs imposed tributes on conquered cities, which were required to pay in the form of goods like food, textiles, exotic items, and even human labor. This system not only enriched the empire, but also maintained its political control over the regions it dominated. In essence, the Aztec economy was a well-oiled machine, with each part playing a critical role. The combination of innovative agriculture, extensive trade, and a rigorous tribute system not only sustained the empire, but also enabled its expansion. This economic prowess laid the groundwork for the Aztecs to build one of the most powerful empires in Mesoamerica. The Aztec economy, driven by well-organized systems and a thriving market, fueled the empire's growth. Such an intricate system reveals the Aztecs' remarkable understanding of economics and governance, and it remains a testament to their sophistication and ingenuity. What led to the downfall of this mighty empire? A question that resonates through the annals of history, echoing the fate of the Aztec Empire. It was an empire that held sway over a vast territory, a people rich in culture and tradition, and yet it crumbled, not due to internal strife or economic collapse, but from an external force, a force that arrived on their shores with the audacity of destiny. The year was 1519 when the Spanish arrived, led by the ambitious and ruthless Hernán Cortés. He was a man of determination, his eyes set on the wealth and power that the Aztec Empire possessed. As the Spanish set foot on Aztec soil, they were not seen as invaders but mistaken for gods, a misconception that would prove disastrous for the Aztecs. Cortés, with his small army, managed to capture the Aztec Emperor Montezuma, using him as a puppet to control the empire. But the Aztecs were not ones to be ruled by fear. They rose in rebellion, a rebellion that led to the death of Montezuma and the temporary expulsion of the Spanish from their capital, Tenochtitlan. However, the Spanish returned with a vengeance. The siege of Tenochtitlan in 1521 marked the beginning of the end for the Aztecs. For months, the city was under attack, its people starved, and its structures razed to the ground. The Spanish, aided by indigenous allies who had been subjugated by the Aztecs, eventually overpowered the once mighty empire. The fall of the Aztec Empire was swift and brutal. A civilization that had thrived for centuries was brought to its knees, its people decimated by warfare and disease brought by the Spanish. The culture, the tradition, the very essence of the Aztecs was systematically erased, replaced by the Spanish culture and Catholic religion. Thus the mighty Aztec Empire met its end, not in a whimper, but in a storm of conflict and change. And while the empire fell, the legacy of the Aztecs, their contributions to art, science, and culture continue to resonate, their spirit indomitable in the face of adversity. What remains of the Aztecs today? This question often pops up when we talk about ancient civilizations, and it's no different for the Aztecs. Their legacy is a tapestry woven into the fabric of Mexico's historical and cultural identity, intricately intertwined with the modern world in ways that might surprise you. The Aztecs' influence on Mexican culture is profound and enduring. It's visible in the vibrant festivals, the traditional cuisine, and even the language. Nahuatl, the language of the Aztecs, is still spoken by more than 1 million people in Mexico today. Words like chocolate, avocado, and tomato that we use on a daily basis are of Nahuatl origin. The Aztecs' architectural prowess, too, continues to inspire awe. Their monumental structures, like the Templo Mayor in Mexico City, stand as testament to their engineering skills. These archaeological sites, scattered across Mexico, provide a tangible link to a past that still whispers its stories to those who listen. They stand as silent reminders of a civilization that once was, sparking curiosity and inviting exploration. The Aztecs' reverence for the natural world, their complex religious beliefs and their intricate social structure have also found their way into the books of history, into classrooms around the world, and into popular culture. They've inspired countless works of fiction, from novels to films, and have been the subject of numerous academic studies. Our fascination with the Aztecs, it seems, is as enduring as their legacy. Whether it's their advanced knowledge of astronomy, their intricate calendar system, or their brutal rituals, these aspects of Aztec culture continue to captivate us. They prompt us to question, to investigate, and to learn more about this remarkable civilization. The Aztecs may have fallen, but their legacy lives on, echoing through time. Their influence is a testament to their resilience, their ingenuity, and their cultural richness. It's a legacy that continues to shape, to inspire, and to remind us of a civilization that, though long gone, still has so much to teach us. Now, what have we learned about the Aztec Empire? Let's take a moment to digest the wealth of information we've just explored. We started our journey delving into the origins of the Aztecs, a people who emerged from the heartland of Mexico, fueled by faith and prophecy. They were guided to the site of what would become their capital, Tenochtitlan, by an eagle perched on a cactus, clutching a snake. Next, we witnessed the rise of the empire, a period of rapid expansion and consolidation of power. The Aztecs, through strategic alliances and military prowess, established an empire that stretched across vast swathes of Mesoamerica, exerting influence over a multitude of different tribes and cultures. We then delved into the intricacies of Aztec society and culture, a mosaic of vibrant traditions, religious beliefs, and social hierarchies. The Aztecs were not only warriors, but also artists, architects, astronomers, and farmers, a testament to their multifaceted society. The Aztec economy was no less impressive. A complex system of trade and agriculture underpinned their society, with bustling markets and intricate canal systems that fed the bustling metropolis of Tenochtitlan, a city that rivaled the greatest in the world at that time. But as with all empires, the Aztec civilization was not destined to last. We examined the factors leading to its downfall, a combination of internal strife, disease, and the arrival of Spanish conquistadors. The fall of the Aztec Empire was swift and brutal, marking the end of an era. Yet the legacy of the Aztecs endures. Their influence can be seen in the art, language, and traditions of modern Mexico, a testament to their lasting impact. In essence, the Aztec Empire was a civilization of grandeur and complexity that arose from humble beginnings, flourished with remarkable accomplishments, and fell dramatically, leaving an indelible mark on history. The Aztec Empire, a civilization of grandeur and complexity, continues to fascinate us, a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity.